All right, this is day 31 review. We spent the day in Butte, Montana. Spent the better part of the first half of the day doing laundry, uploading pictures, uploading videos until I hit the daily limit for YouTube because they don't have a picture of my driver's license to confirm my birth date after I've had this account for 15 years. I don't know. Anyway, so I can't finish uploading all my videos for Glacier and some of the other stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to do that in the next few days, depending on where we end up and what kind of internet service we get. We just spent an extra day here at the Finland. It's really cool. They don't have breakfast, so, Snickers bar got me through till lunch. After doing laundry and everything, Sarah worked out the gym here. Really liked her gym, so it was a really nice gym. And then we decided to just walk around the old historic downtown area and just explore and basically just walk up and down the parallel streets and check out the old architecture, because all this stuff was built in the late 1800s. A lot of the original buildings burned. They had a big fire, I want to say 1879 or something like that. So now a lot of the buildings brag about, being fireproof. Matter of fact, there's one big hotel a couple blocks away that up on the side of it, it even says, fireproof hotel, and painted on, the way they used to paint signs on the side of buildings and stuff. And there's a lot of cool signs like that around town that are kind of faded. It would be neat if they were restored. Things like buy candy or buy whatever, hats, clothing, you name it, dry goods. But anyway, man, I think I'm probably coming close to maxing out the memory on my phone. The number of photographs I took of all the old Victorian buildings, brick buildings, they're just so ornate, so much more visually interesting and stimulating than so many of the modern, superior buildings. I mean, I get it, the new steel buildings are cheap to build, relatively speaking, and you can build them way, way taller than the old brick buildings. And when you're in a downtown of a major city, real estate's expensive, and going up is cheaper. But man, the buildings here are just so cool. Most of them have the names up on the top of them. I don't know what you call it, the capstone or something. And they have the date on them. And a lot of them are like, 1879, which I think has been the fire, through like 1920 maybe. And so there's like the downtown district, and then just beyond that is more of a residential area that's just one incredible Victorian style home after another, and no two homes are the same. I mean, there were like maybe 2 or 3 buildings that looked like they were apartment buildings, like 4-unit apartment buildings that were close to the same. Might have been designed by the same person, but other than that, I mean, every house was very unique. A lot of them were duplexes, quadruplexes, and a few actual full-on apartment buildings. But some of them are been really restored, some of them are in the process of being restored, and some of them desperately need to be restored or torn down. I mean, some of them, the wood looks original. I mean, it's rotting, and some of the buildings that some of these people are living in, like rentals, like apartments, they don't look like the landlords put any money into the building in a long, long time. I mean, I'd love to see what the inside of these buildings look like. They look like pretty bad. We stopped and actually talked to a lady who had a house. She's been in it for 20 years, and she started telling us all about what it's like to live in this area, and warned us about oncoming weather because she was suffering a lot of pain. And right now I'm hearing very loud raindrops above me. There's like corrugated, translucent, not sheet metal, but the plastic kind of stuff, fiberglass, whatever it is. Now I'm sitting outside our hotel room in a nice little patio area, so I'm covered, but it sounds like it's starting to come down. I'm not sure if it's supposed to rain much more tomorrow. I think this may be just showers passing through, not like a big storm front or something like that. Tomorrow we were hoping to head down into a range called the Gravelies. So it's not dirt, so I'm hoping there won't be mud. I mean, it's called the Gravelies for a reason. You know, I've ridden it twice now, 2013 and again in 2017 on my KTM. And, you know, it's a wide road, well-maintained forest road with little crunched up gravel on it. Still don't want to ride it in the rain or if it's, you know, wet, because I'm worried that Sarah would be concerned about it. But it's well within her ability. And I don't remember a whole lot of like exposed stuff where you know, you feel like you're going to launch off the side of the mountain in a corner if you lose control, which is kind of what her big fear is. Anyway, we walked up and down 3, 4, 5 blocks, or well, walked one way for 25 or 30 blocks, came back the other way, and then walked the other, you know, so we zigzagged back and forth, just doing one street at a time, going down a block each time. Eventually wound up at a place called the Metals and Trust Bank, which is exactly what it sounds like. It used to be a bank, but now it's a sports bar and grill on the bottom floor, and the upper floors are offices. Food was good, and probably the cheapest meal we've had in a long time. I mean, Sarah and I split a big 10-ounce sirloin and had a dinner salad, a baked potato. She got a side of fries and everything, and it's $25 for that we split, so it was like $12.50 each. You know, put the tip on there, it was like $15 each. Daniel got a really good burger, and it was like $15, which around here is about average. So it was a good burger, a little peppery, kind of hot, and he was sweating around the eyeballs, but still good. And then they walked on down to Dairy Queen, and I kind of meandered on back over to the hotel so I could get started uploading stuff and working on ride reports again. But like I said, I'm maxed out on what I can upload to YouTube until they decide I'm the real thing, and I guess they increased the number of videos I can upload. And it's not like I'm doing a ton of big videos, it's all these little 10, 30-second, minute-long videos of scenery and stuff that we've seen along the way. And then, of course, my daily updates. So anyway, hopefully we'll head out of here tomorrow and work our way down towards the west side of Yellowstone. And the vehicle permit thing is done with now. That ended on Sunday, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So we can go through Yellowstone any time of day we want. Hopefully do Chief Joseph Pass, and I think it's Black Bear Pass, and then come out over by Cody, Wyoming, and find a place to stay over there before we head towards Ten Sleep and try to go see Justin Smith and visit his brewery and everything. And then we start heading towards the Tetons and into Colorado, and we're trying to decide if we want to add a week to the trip since we've been kind of taking so much time, or when we get into Southwest Colorado, just kind of ride there for 3 or 4 days and then head on down through Pagosa Springs and back to Farmington and call it the end of the trip, and get back to real life. You know, we do miss Beth and Rachel, and Daniel misses his cat, and you know, miss going to church, miss seeing all our friends at church. So yeah, you know, it's fun being on the road, but you get homesick after a while. So not looking forward to going back to work. But then I don't know too many people that would be, even though I enjoy what I do. I just don't like my job, you know what I mean? So anyway, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.